Good fucking morning. This is episode 3 of this series. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna keep this going on, but whatever. I've been consistent so far. Even though this is only my 3rd episode. As you guys can see, I did my hair. My face looks so swollen and fat, guys. I did my hair yesterday. I want to do my nails, but I'm contemplating if I should do my nails today or just try to hold off until I come back. I'm going to Vegas tomorrow. Yeah. So today's breakfast. I'm trying to show y'all. I don't know if y'all ever seen these. I don't know how to pronounce that. The Spanish in me wants to say dueto. Yeah, so I don't know. Basically, they look like big ass Ritz crackers filled with vanilla filling. There's no salt or anything on them, but that's what they look like. And my big ass cup of coffee. Once again, if chewing, smacking, crunching, slurping, any of that bothers you, please don't watch this video. I'm not gonna be doing all that, but some of y'all act like that's what people do when they eat, and they just be eating regular. Like, calm the fuck down. I'm not sure what to talk about today. Yeah, I saw that. I'm not sure what to talk about today. But there's 2 specific things on my heart. I feel like I'm going to talk about. Damn, should I talk about that? Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. I gotta think. Because I think this specific topic that I want to talk about involves, it should be a longer video, so I don't think I'm going to talk about that. But anyway. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the other thing. Yeah, I know that I have a business. My cat is just so cute. I'm so sorry. I know y'all see me do that all the time, but every time she be laying on my son's fucking bed, she be all posed and yawning and cute, and then you go to pick her up, she fucking attacks you. But anyway, y'all know that I have a hair and a skincare business, and I'm proud of it. Do I feel like it should be further along? Absolutely. I think I'm not gonna blame it on the pandemic, but I think like it started to pick up during the pandemic, and then that kind of caught me off guard because that was when my brain was like, okay, this is something that I need to really like. I already knew that I had to take it seriously, but it was just like, okay, this could be a legitimate like self-sustaining business, and there was a lot of stuff that I just had to learn out of nowhere, or I kind of just tried to dive headfirst into stuff. But the fact is, I don't attend networking events the way that I should. There are things that I should have been doing, and some things that I didn't know I should be doing, but that there was things that I knew that I should have been doing, and I don't know if it was just a lack of confidence in myself or just just allowing too many other things to cloud my judgment. But I'm saying all that to say this, right? I'm going to expand my business, and I'm trying to get it in stores and spas and stuff like that. So there's this African shop over here that the guy said he'll give me a whole aisle for me to put my stuff in. And I was like, hold on, uncle. I don't need a whole aisle now. Not, and y'all gonna see why I'm saying this. It's not that I'm thinking in a lack mindset, but it's just like, well, maybe y'all will consider that. Maybe y'all will consider it being in a lack mindset. But I'm just saying, like, I make all of this stuff myself. I'm the one sitting here churning and spinning and heating and mixing and trial and error and packaging and promoting, marketing, everything. I'm doing it all myself. So for me to have a whole aisle, at the moment, it would have just been like too much on me. So I was like, listen, I don't need a whole aisle. I just need a shelf because, like I said, I'm trying to get into other places too. So I wouldn't be able to maintain that much inventory in that store and then do another store and do another store. I know if I was like, say, in a beauty supply place, I wouldn't get a whole aisle. I wouldn't even have a whole shelf. I'll just have a section of the shelf. So that's essentially what I'm going for at this moment until I'm able to like hire someone or get a bigger space where I can make more products and have more equipment. So he was like, okay, you can have a whole shelf. I'm going to talk to my brother about it and I'm going to let you know how much it costs or whatever. So I'm like, okay, cool. He comes back to me and tells me that he wants to charge me $250 per month for a shelf. Now, I don't know. I have to look up how much it really costs to be paying rent for a small amount of space in a place. Because it changes. But I know when I had my stuff in a cafe, they were only charging me 15% of the monthly sales, which worked perfectly. So that was an option too. When him and I first started doing business, I was just like, okay, you can charge me a percentage of the monthly sales, or you can do a wholesale buy and then you retail it for whatever you want. Or then there's the monthly rent option. And I personally didn't necessarily agree with the monthly rent option because it's just like you're guaranteed to get paid and I'm not guaranteed to sell products in there. So I would have preferred for it to be that they get the monthly sales percentage because that way if I'm selling, okay, you get paid. And that kind of like just ensures both parties. And my thing is the area that we're in and the traffic that I see go in that shop, me personally, if it was a high traffic area, like I said, if it was a beauty supply store, if it was anything of that sort, then I would be inclined to like, okay, let me do a little first 2 months and see how I go pay that $250 up front. Because I know that this is a place where people really come for hair and skincare products. But this is not that. This is just like an African market. Of course, they sell shea butter, but they also sell fufu in a box. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to like belittle them, but it's just like this place is not specifically for this stuff in the first place. They just have a variety of stuff. So I don't see it being cost efficient for me to pay $250 per month. Okay, we're up to 9 minutes. I gotta get to the fucking point, apparently. So if you know anybody, or any place that is willing to work with me in regards to like reselling my stuff, or if you know anybody that's like looking for wholesale items, or if you know anybody that's looking for private label items, so basically I'll make a body butter and they put their label on it. I don't know why I talk so funny, y'all. I'm so sorry. I don't know. I'm telling y'all, like, it's the weirdest fucking thing. Like, why you talk like that? But anyway, and it's not like I don't know better. But it's just like when I'm talking, that's how I talk. Why? So anyway, if you know somebody that wants to do private label, like have a whole bunch of body butters made and then they resell them for whatever price they pay the wholesale price for the body butters or whatever, y'all can email me. But I was thinking of this because I was thinking about how Mayel, that is a hair products brand, black owned. Well, it was black owned. Supposedly, she had sold the brand to P&G Cosmetics or P&G Beauty. I forgot what. It's like a big, whatever. But like how Carol's daughter sold to, I believe it was L'Oreal. Um, sometimes you see these black owned brands and they work for you and you love them and you like. Not only is it black owned, it actually works for my hair and my skin or whatever, whatever. And then they get to a certain level and then they sell the business. And a lot of people were like mad or talking shit and this is that and the third. But I was thinking to myself, like, when I get to a certain level, would I be willing to do that? Like, would I sell my brand? Um, and just from a business perspective, because a lot of the times when people are making their comments, they are making their comments from an emotional perspective as opposed to a business perspective. And I just feel like personally, with that, like all these things that I've been going through and running this brand, and then when it gets bigger and having to deal with all of that, at a certain point, I'm gonna feel like, okay, I've done everything that I needed to do. I've brought this to fruition. It is what it is at this point. I'm ready to move on. I personally feel as though if I got as big as Mayel and I was doing this for years on end and I brought this from the dirt to the sky, and it was just like I would want to look for my next business venture. This is a lot of work. This is a lot of work, y'all. This is a lot of work. Honestly, like I'm what people consider just starting, even though I've been for a couple of years now, few years now, but it's like this is a lot. Adhering to like all the rules and regulations, and so when I see somebody sold, no, it don't necessarily sit right with me from an emotional standpoint, but from a business standpoint, I'm like, bro, I get it. I get it. And I'm not gonna say that I would guarantee sell. I'm not gonna say that. Because it would literally be depending on where my business is. But I'm just saying, like, I would want to retire myself from my business at a certain point. You know, people retire from jobs. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not 100% like I would guarantee do it, but I know my spirit at some point would be like, girl, you got millions and millions off of this shit. It is time to move on. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Hold on. Okay, did it stop? No. Yeah, so what do y'all think about, now that I've given you my perspective, because y'all know me, we go back like two flats on the Cadillac. Do y'all think that y'all can understand why some black owned businesses get to a certain level and then sell the brand? With the perspective I just gave you. Like, I feel like sometimes what's holding some black people, excuse me, back, especially in regards to like money or finances, is that we tend to connect emotions to everything. And when I'm looking at other races of people and they conduct business, it is strictly fucking business. And I know it's not within our spirit or our soul to move like other people, but at what point do we say that financial wealth takes some detachment? It does. We feel like a lot of the time people owe us things, or this person's supposed to do this, or this person's supposed to support us, and these businesses do business and step on whoever they need to step on to get to where they need to go. And I'm not necessarily condoning that, but I just need people to understand, like, when you are running a fucking business, like, that's what it is. It's a business. And if you want to get to a certain level, unfortunately, sometimes that takes for you to look like the bad guy. It's unfortunate if she's in the process of selling, because, she's just one of those brands that you associate, black owned, beautiful, black woman, blah, blah, blah. But being in it and seeing it from this perspective, you'd be like, girl, do your thing, 21. Do your thing. Well, anyway. Okay, 17 minutes. Yeah, I just did these big twists. This wasn't the style that I really wanted, but I said, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. Oh, my friend, she passed her exam. Oh, did I put my hand in my coffee? Yeah, so let me know what y'all think. Let me know a topic y'all want me to talk about. And I'll consider it. I'll consider it. Let me know what y'all want me to talk about. Run some topics by me. I'm going to pick out, what I feel comfortable talking about. Good morning. Do, 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 do. Good morning. All right, bye.